dignitaries of the dais, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I would like to thank Honorable Union Minister Shri Piyush Goyal ji for organizing this roundtable, investors roundtable in the state of Maharashtra in Mumbai. This is indeed an example of cooperative federalism, whereby the central government is trying to attract investment in the state, and AURIC is a model where the union government and state government have come together and have created a very unique facility with state-of-the-art infrastructure to attract the investment and to facilitate the investment. All of us know that Maharashtra is powerhouse of India. It's a growth engine of India. It accounts for around 15% of the national GDP and more than 20% of the industrial output of India. It's a manufacturing hub, it's a technology hub, and I think it's a most preferred destination for the investors. With the Mumbai-Delhi Industrial Corridor, we started this AURIC, which is an integrated industrial township. And the first phase was inaugurated in 2019 at the hands of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. And I take the pride that it was the first integrated industrial township in on this Mumbai-Delhi corridor. And I think you have already heard the experiences of the people or the industries who are already working there. We have created a very state-of-art infrastructure there, and we try to facilitate the industries so that the entire investment experience is very smooth. We have already have some tailor-made packages of incentives, whereby we try to give a lot of incentives to our industries. And there are at times some special needs for certain industries. And for that also we have our HPC, which takes care of these special needs. So I think AURIC has a very unique location because now it is situated on the Nagpur-Mumbai Expressway. The Nagpur-Mumbai Expressway is one of the longest expressway built in a single state. It is the fastest expressway ever built, and hopefully in some time it will be the smartest expressway ever built. And with this expressway, the connectivity to the port is very easy. I think from AURIC, the port connectivity, JNPT, which all of us know is a port which handles around 60% of the container traffic in India. The connectivity to JNPT from the AURIC soon will be around 5 to 6 hours. So I think it will be just port connected industrial estate as such. And also we are creating a dry port there. This dry port will be a satellite port of JNPT. So for the industries and the exporters from the AURIC area, actually their entire shipment and all the formalities will be completed on this dry port. Again, the rail connectivity is very good. The road connectivity I have mentioned. There's a airport at Aurangabad, which is now known as Chhatrapati Sambhaji Nagar. And we are also expanding this airport so that even the big cargo planes can land at this airport. So I think all in all, a great ecosystem we have created at Auric, and I would like to invite all the investors to just have a look at what we have created there. Because I think looking is believing, and I feel that if the investor goes to Auric, then it will be a love at first sight. So I would just like you to go and have a look at what we have created there. And I must also tell you that this entire area of Auric, which is very near to Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar or Aurangabad, Aurangabad has its own ecosystem of industry. It's a very industrially vibrant city, and a lot of entrepreneurs are there, very enterprising people. The industrial association is also very enterprising, and that also provides a lot of human resource, trained human resource. So I think it's absolutely right time, because the amount of investors getting attracted at Auric, I think, Piyushji, I'm very sure that the land which we have now, we will be able to finish it by next 2 years, and then we'll have to acquire more. But I'm very happy, because for us, if we finish the land very soon, it's better, because I think that would create, that would actually attract a lot of investment. Having said that, in Maharashtra, whether it is Dighi or whether it is industrial area at Nagpur, in all parts we are providing a lot of incentives, and we are creating a lot of infrastructure. Maharashtra aspires to be a $1 trillion economy in the next 6 to 7 years, and for that we are leveraging on creating a lot of infrastructure. We are leveraging on infrastructure investment. We are leveraging on technology. Maharashtra is a technology hub. All of us know that it's a startup capital. In fact, if you look at the startup index, Maharashtra has always topped the number of startups in absolute numbers, and in also in absolute investment. In fact, out of the 100 unicorns in our country, 25 unicorns belong to Maharashtra. So it has a great technological and innovation ecosystem, which can help the industries to grow. So I would once again like to invite you all to the state of Maharashtra. NICDC is our one-stop shop here for this Auric city. We have also created a special purpose vehicle. Both the institutions would be very happy to handhold, to support you in any matter which arises, any difficulty if it is there. We'll be very happy to do that. And our industries minister, myself, our chief minister, we are available 24/7 for the industries and for the investors to troubleshoot, to sort out all their problems. I would once again like to thank Piyushji and the union government for organizing this roundtable in Mumbai. I welcome you all once again. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra.
Thank you, Honorable DCM, sir. With your guidance and support, we are confident that the socio-economic development of the state will be strongly leveraged through these remarkable industrial corridor projects. Ladies and gentlemen, we are indeed fortunate to have with us the Honorable Minister of Commerce and Industry, Consumer Affairs and Food and Public Distribution and Textiles, Government of India, Shri Piyush Goyal ji. I invite him to enlighten us with his address.
Thank you, Madam. My younger brother and the very, very popular Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Shri Devendra Fadnavis ji, Shri Uday Samant ji, Honorable Industry Minister of Maharashtra, my colleague Shri Amritlal Meena, Special Secretary, Department of Industry, Government of India, Dr. Kamble, Principal Secretary, Industries, Government of Maharashtra, Ms. Dr. Vipin Sharma, all the distinguished representatives of various countries, our consul generals, our colleagues from United Arab Emirates who have joined us for this very important program, Excellencies, distinguished industry captains, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to be back home, and coming back to Mumbai is always a pleasure when you're back in your home territory. And I'm delighted that this is the first program I'm sharing with my brother Devendra ji after he has assumed office. And I can tell you I'm really looking forward to this wonderful partnership between the center and the state, not only working as a double engine, but I think becoming the engine, powerful engine of growth of the country. Maharashtra and the central government working hand in hand can truly transform India. And under his and Honorable Chief Minister Shri Eknath Shinde ji's leadership, ably supported by Uday and all the other colleagues from Maharashtra, I have no doubt in my mind that Maharashtra will once again achieve the pinnacle of glory, become the most industrialized, progressive and fastest growing state in the country. And I wish you very well, Devendra ji and your entire team. Of course, Devendra ji is the darling of the people of Mumbai and Maharashtra for the wonderful work he has done in infrastructure. Through his tenure, he has always focused very, very significantly on infrastructure. I believe he must be a strong proponent of the age-old philosophy that it's the infrastructure which will define the success of any economy. John F. Kennedy had said it many, many years ago, almost rhetorically, whether the highways made America great or America made great highways. And I think the jury is out. The whole world has seen how infrastructure can help power an economy, how infrastructure can make newer and newer opportunities come live with huge investments, jobs, and economic growth. Prime Minister Modi himself is an evangelist who believes that infrastructure is the way to develop a nation, to take the nation forward. Many of you would be aware that we now have a $1.4 trillion, nearly 111 lakh crore rupee national infrastructure pipeline. And a large part of that is in Maharashtra, and a very significant portion is in Mumbai. And I remember the scorching pace with which Devendra ji had launched the metro projects across the state of Maharashtra, Mumbai, Pune, Nagpur. The way he launched the Trans-Harbour Link, a dream project which many of us in this room from Mumbai have been talking and hearing about for, I think, decades, was not only conceptualized but also launched, and work had started under Devendra ji. The coastal road is going to be another landmark project that will benefit Mumbaikars in a big way. The way the expansion of expressways across the state have been planned under his leadership is truly phenomenal. The Nagpur-Mumbai would be the fastest ever infrastructure project Maharashtra has ever seen. And I'm really a big fan of his current initiative to connect all the districts of Maharashtra with good expressways and road connectivity. So Devendra ji, keep powering your infrastructure vision, and all of us, both at the center and all of us from Maharashtra and Mumbai, will give you full support to make your vision a big, big, grand success. A lot has been spoken about the infrastructure at Auric. I'm happy that Mr. Meena and his team have focused very significantly on the plug-and-play infrastructure, modern, world-class, technologically enabled project that has been set up at Auric. The special purpose vehicle has been empowered with several delegated powers in terms of their ability to make it easier to do business. We are trying to keep the cost of doing business low so that common infrastructure is all available for people and industries locating in Auric. There's a large commercial area available. There's residential areas available. And the infrastructure, the roads, the power infrastructure, all of that is truly world class. It's digitally very well connected. And of course, Devendra ji mentioned that with the new Nagpur-Mumbai Expressway, the travel time even to Mumbai or to Pune would significantly reduce. And therefore, I think it makes eminent business sense to locate in Auric, just as it does to locate in any of the new industrial townships, modern industrial townships being prepared under the NICDC initiative, whether it is Vikram Udyog Nagri near Indore, whether it's Noida near Delhi in Uttar Pradesh, this project in Maharashtra, the Auric project, or the fourth initiative, the Dholera project in Gujarat. All four have been master planned to international standards. And I'm sure industries coming in these areas and in the various other nodes that are going to be taken up for development in the days to come, including Nagpur and Dighi, will power the Indian industry, power manufacturing in India, and help fastest speed in terms of conceptualizing, deciding on the location, and then implementing your projects to set up factories, to set up service centers, to set up offices, to have a plug and play and a work to home, right from the place where your people will stay, educational institutions in the vicinity, commercial infrastructure, and of course, high quality industrial land and other facilities. Environment clearances, all other approvals are fast-tracked, as Mr. Meena said. Every person who decides to locate in any of these NICDC promoted projects gets the hand-holding support of the central government, who coordinates between the state, local bodies, any other departments, any approvals that you require, any international connectivity that you want with our missions, all of that is given as a free service. It's free, I'm sure, Amritalji. All right, it's a free service to all those who come into the Auric townships, nodes, and more importantly, when we have the kind of cooperation and collaboration with the various states, and incidentally, all these four nodes have very progressive state governments. They have governments which are ready to go an extra mile to support industrial development. And therefore, the connect between the government of India and the states is very deep and real time. It's seamless. And therefore, any requirements that any of the stakeholders who come to these areas have will become our responsibility. And we'll ensure that you do not have to suffer any inconvenience as you grow and expand there. Incidentally, the way these projects are initiated, the idea is to keep the logistics costs down, help you get lower costs and ease of doing business. We have recently launched a national single window in which the central government ministries, various departments, and many states, including Maharashtra, allow you to get onto one window and get all your approvals online without having to go to any office whatsoever. It is still under beta testing, not because it cannot give approvals. I think we have crossed about 25,000 approvals through the national single window already. But why I have kept it in beta is for your feedback of any other approvals you want us to bring onto the national single window. any inconveniences you face, any further simplification that you desire. And therefore, I would urge all of you to kindly go onto the national single window, try to get your approvals on that. If your approval faces any difficulty on the national single window, please give us a feedback so we can upgrade it, we can improvise it. If you find your approval is not available, then also please give us a feedback so that we can try and add that approval onto the national single window. Our idea is that a person located anywhere in the world through his computer should be able to get every approval that he requires to locate in India, that he requires to buy land in India, that he requires to set up business in India. Everything would be available on a click of a button through the national single window, including any payment of government dues or government charges for buying the land or for any of the approvals. So our effort is to make your job simpler, allow you to focus on your business, allow you to focus on creating value in your enterprise, and focus your entire energies on helping us grow the Indian growth story, the Indian economy, which, friends, is on a trajectory which will take us to a $30 trillion economy at the least by 2047, when we celebrate 100 years of independence. The country is growing amidst global challenges, despite the pandemic, despite the very difficult geopolitical situation, both in our neighborhood and in other countries, the conflict between Ukraine and Russia, which has caused tremendous turmoil throughout the world. India continues to grow. India continues to provide newer and newer opportunities. Technology and innovation are driving the Indian growth story. Our women power, the Nari Shakti, as the Honorable Prime Minister said in his very powerful address on 15th August, is contributing increasingly to the growth story. Our startups and young entrepreneurs are becoming the harbinger of growth and jobs in India. And the world today recognizes India as an engine of global growth going forward. I have no doubt in my mind that with an aspirational billion, a billion plus people looking for a better quality of life, a huge market opportunity that India offers, the huge domestic market that India offers, and the enabling environment with ease of doing business, with lower costs of doing business, with governments willing to support you in every which way required, with the highest FDI flowing into India, breaking a record year on year for the last 7 years consistently, with over 100 unicorns already in India. And I like the competitive spirit that Maharashtra says we have 25 unicorns. Karnataka has its own number. Delhi, Haryana, UP have their own numbers. With everybody vying to support industry, to support growth, with everybody competing, but a healthy competition. A competition which has collaboration at the back of their work. This competitive, collaborative competition between states is truly the sign of a successful federal democracy. And I have no doubt going forward, India will become a developed nation by 2047. India will take prosperity to every single citizen of India throughout the country, the remotest corners of India, just like technology has helped us overcome this big challenge of COVID, where we were able to ensure nobody goes hungry. Healthcare facilities get upgraded. Across the length and breadth of India, 2 billion vaccines doses were administered. Across the country, we have been able to distribute food grains, particularly to 800 million people at the margins, the poor, the less people with lower incomes, the lower middle class, everybody being ensured adequate food grains. Over 30 million families getting a free home. Across the country, electricity going to every home and every business, every farm in the country. Digital penetration throughout the country. All of these enablers to a successful developed economy are in place. The macroeconomic fundamentals are strong. Infrastructure is being developed at a scorching pace. India is the destination the world is looking up to. I invite all of you to look at investing in India, investing in Auric, investing in Maharashtra, and together, let's make India a prosperous country, a developed country, the future of the world. Thank you very much.
I thank the Honorable Minister for his valuable insights and words of wisdom, and we all look forward to having your esteemed presence in the times to come. The vote of thanks will now be proposed by Shri Suresh Kakani, Managing Director, AITL.
Respected dignitaries, guests, and my dear colleagues, it is my privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of National Industrial Corridor Development Corporation Limited, Government of India, Government of Maharashtra, and Maharashtra Industrial Township Limited, MITL, Mumbai. To all the dignitaries who have made this Investor Roundtable Conference a huge success. The trajectory of growth which Auric has been able to witness so far has been a result of the sheer commitment which the leadership, both at the central and at the state level, has towards promoting inclusive, sustained, and resilient economic prosperity across the country. For this, I would heartily like to extend my sincere appreciation to Honorable Sri Piyush Goyal sir, under whose able leadership this has been possible. And I firmly believe and continued support and backing MITL will be able to attain alike results in other nodes in Raigad, Satara, and Nagpur as well. I would like to extend my thanks to our Honorable Deputy Chief Minister, Shri Devendra Fadnavis sir, our Honorable Minister for Industries of Maharashtra, Shri Uday Samant sir, for their constant encouragement and support to us in forwarding our projects. Their commitment to sustain Maharashtra as the economic powerhouse of the country has been a guiding principle for MITL. We are fully committed to keep up the state's legacy and support our investors to the best of our capabilities. I extend my appreciation to all the CGs, His Excellencies, who could be here and extend their possible support to us. I am also thankful to the industry leaders, the captains of industries, who could make it to the conference and share with their insights, which will definitely help us in delivering value in our offerings. We appreciate the participation of our friends from media and all the people who have come on our invitation and make this conference a grand success. I also extend my gratitude to CII for extending full support to make this conference a great success. Lastly, my thanks are due to my entire team and the team of NICDC, National Industrial Corridor Development Corporation, and of MITL, Maharashtra Industrial Township Limited, who has worked with a great dedication and rigor for the accomplishment of this Investors Roundtable Conference, a great success. So thank you very much. I take it. Thank you.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we conclude the conference. Thank you for your time and participation. Kindly proceed for lunch that has been arranged.